What up, Kang? Gang? Welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Night SmackTalk. And on this week's episode of Wednesday Night SmackTalk, we have what happened and who won at Extreme Rules. And as you know, with all of these videos, the week after our Extreme Rules predictions, I go over who won what matches and what happened and who, where, what, when. So, let's do this. Our first match was added on after the fact, on Friday, after we predicted. And it was Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro versus The New Day in a tables match for the tag titles. Now, there were some differing picks on this one, but nothing that actually wound up affecting the outcomes of the match. So, I'm just not going to tell you, because the fuck it. So yeah. And also, Kevin Owens versus Buddy Murphy in the pre-show. We didn't do that one either because we just didn't have time for that one because it was announced like an hour before the show. So yeah. Next, but the first match we predicted was Apollo Crews versus MVP. So I'm gonna be starting from there. Actually, I won't be starting from there, but you don't know why. That's where we're at though. Just letting you know, I'm not doing Shinsuke and New Day. But the first match was Golden Gods versus the Epic Boys for the Tag Team Championships. And our first match, you know what we predicted first, but I'm not going to do that first because that has implications. Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins. We all picked Seth Rollins. Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt. We all picked Bray Wyatt. Bayley, Nikki Cross. We all picked Bayley. We all got all three of those right. Asuka versus Sasha Banks. We all picked Asuka. We all got that one wrong. We didn't get it right for sure. Sasha Banks walked out with the title, but they didn't. Bayley rang the fucking bell pretty much. So, I don't think Sasha won either, but she certainly won more than Asuka did. So, yeah. We all got that one wrong, though, so it still doesn't matter. And Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler, we all got that one right. With McIntyre, obviously. So, that leaves one match that we differed on. Apollo Crews versus MVP. And Joe and I both picked Apollo Crews to retain. Brandon and Zach both picked MVP to win. And then, on the day of the show, Apollo Crews wasn't cleared to compete. Wasn't actually cleared to compete. And MVP won by forfeit. Which means your new champions are the Epic Boys. And they've sent in a little promo celebrating their win, as always. So, here's that promo.
Oh, I gotta call Zach. We just won. We did it. Yo, is he gonna pick up? Yo, and show. Yo. 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 Yo, let me turn you up a bit. Yo, let me keep talking for a second while I turn my stuff up. We fucking did it. The speakers are as loud as they get. But we did it.
This is so what? Fuck you.
Oh no. My screen went off. Yo, but we're epic. We won the titles. This is them. Right here. This right here is my swag.
Here's my swag.
Here's our swag. Here's our swag. Here's our swag. Yo, what do you gotta say, Zach?
Olden Gods. more like Olden Gods. I fucked that up.
Yo, the message is clear though. The golden gods are olden news because us two are supreme Jews, and I'm gonna go out and pay my dues. Scooby Doo, get a clue.
And with Buffy, we hold all the gold.
We hold all of it. Look how shiny, this belt's so shiny, like you can't even be seeing it with this light right now on my phone.
Yo, yours shines, but mine's really gold.
Gold shines.
Yeah, epic.
But we did it.
What's for the future of us? I feel like there's no tag teams that could beat us.
I think we're just gonna hold this forever, man.
Man, just wait till someone beat. Well, I don't want anyone to beat Buffy, but if you do, you better watch the fuck out.
Yeah. If you catch that on a Buffy, you might have an issue. But I trust you.
2 of my wins, Brandon, or 2 of my 3 wins have been for a strap. And it.
Gold and gold. And yo. Look, yo. You can see my reflection.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good talk, man.
We gotta cheers.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. I'm gonna say bye now.
Bye-bye.
The next match on the card is Mikey versus Kenshin. An open challenge match set by Mikey, accepted by Kenshin. We shall see who is the victor right now. First match, Apollo Crews versus MVP. They both go with Apollo. Both got it wrong. Seth Rollins versus Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio. They both got that one right. They both picked Rollins. Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman is the decider. So I'll skip that one. I didn't realize it. Bayley versus Nikki Cross. They both picked Bayley. Both got it right. They both picked Asuka versus Sasha Banks. They both picked Asuka. They both obviously got that wrong. Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. They both obviously picked Drew McIntyre. They both obviously got it right. Which leaves, again, Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. Now, this match was the main event of Extreme Rules, so we didn't get to know the outcome of Mikey versus Kenshin until the main event. And Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. Kenshin picked Braun Strowman. Mikey picked Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt was the victor in that match, which means, yet again, Mikey has won an open challenge match, and he has proven just how great he is. Now, I asked Mikey, like we always do, to send in him celebrating his win. And he told me that he's not celebrating this one. That he knew it was going to happen. He knew he was going to beat Kenshin. He knew it ever since last Wednesday, and he also knew it before then as well. He was certain on Wednesday when when he knew that he had him. He told me that basically he doesn't need to send anything because he's not happy that he won. It was expected. So I was like, okay, fine. If you don't want to celebrate, then that's fine. I completely understand. But then he told me that he will be sending in something next week. A big announcement for his next match. So I guess you have to tune in next week to see what that is. And alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening. we have Buffy versus Paul. Alright, you ready? They both pick Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins. Sorry, they both pick Seth Rollins. Bayley, Nikki Cross. They both pick Bayley. It's a very common theme. Sasha Banks and Asuka. They both pick Asuka. It's a very common theme. Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. They both pick Drew. It's a very common theme. But 2 matches they differ on. Actually 3. But I'm not counting New Day and Cesaro New Day versus Shinsuke and Cesaro, because again, it didn't matter. And we all predicted on Sunday, on the fucking right before the pay-per-view started. But it's still gonna count in the final standing. I'm just not gonna tell you. Waste time. Apollo Crews versus MVP. The crux of the tag team match. Paul picked Apollo. Buffy picked MVP. And as you know, there was no match. MVP won by forfeit. And Buffy wins that match. But it's not the decider of this match, because we still have another match they differ on. Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. Now, Paul, in this match, picked Braun Strowman, and Buffy picked Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, as you know, picked up the victory, which means Buffy is your new KKPL Predictions Champion. She has defeated Paul. Paul has been pussy whipped. And we have a brand new Predictions Champion in this league. And Buffy sent in a little thing celebrating her Predictions Championship win. So, here it is.
Heyo, it is I, Buffy Cat. I did what I said I would and won the gold. But is anyone really surprised? I am epic and I am the champion. Now I will go celebrate and have some catnip and treats and go crazy, bro. You have all been warned. Buffy, I'll go and I will be champion forever.
Well, congratulations to you, Buffy. You have accomplished something that not many, well, a good amount of people in this league have accomplished it, but there's plenty of people out there in this world and in this league that have never won the Predictions Championship, and you did it in your second match, remaining undefeated. You may be the first ever undefeated Predictions Champion that has had more than a match. Like, that is, you know, because obviously Mikey was an undefeated champion because there was no match when he won the first championship, you know. But yeah, I have to look at the stats on that. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you also may have been the only person to ever have a WrestleMania main event and a SummerSlam main event in the same year. You're in Edge Undertaker style. You're in Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar style, Buffy. But for now, we're going to have to find out who you're going to main event against at Clash of Champions, maybe. It's not announced yet. Next week. Maybe the week after that. I don't know. Because this week's episode of Wednesday Night SmackTalk is over. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you get notified whenever another one of these Smack Talks come out. They come out every Wednesday at like sometime between 6 to like 9 p.m. I don't know if you've noticed that, but you could get notified exactly when it goes live or premieres, so you can be in the premiere chat just typing away, just like our good pal Darcy in there. And check out the Patreon. Early access on a lot of things. Not Smack Talk, because that's impossible for me to do. But pretty much every other thing on my channel. And that's it. Thank you for watching, everybody. And bye.
THANKYOU. Thank you. Thank you. THANKYOU.
Thank you for watching, everybody. And bye.
Hey, Kang. You want some quack?